I'm Doc.
And I'm Original J. Together, we're Lucky Boy Beard Company.
Buckle up. We're doing beard stuff.
Greetings and welcome once again to the secret undisclosed location, buried several feet below a speakeasy positioned under a IRS accounting apartment. Greetings and welcome again to Lucky Boy Beard Company's secret undisclosed location. How you doing, Original J?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing interestingly fantastic because today we are not drinking whiskey, but we're drinking beer instead.
Nod Hill, a local small brewery, amazing skill set at brewing. This is the old home place, fall beer.
Wonderful beer. Kind of a cross between like an Irish Red and a Oktoberfest. It's got that deep body, that maltiness without the spice and the seasoning of an Oktoberfest.
Yeah, for me, it's just like a good old-fashioned darker beer. It's almost reminds me of a Scottish ale.
Yep, I can drink that every day. all
Every day,
That's a good beer.
all winter long.
Yep.
What are you smoking today?
So if you haven't been paying attention, I have a trend towards liking Connecticut's. So this is it's actually a budget cigar. It's not a higher end cigar. It's a Casa de Garcia, Connecticut. Again, another nice, light, mild, all day long, any time of the day, multiple sticks a day, just a good all around cigar.
Nice.
And yourself?
I'm smoking a Tabernacle. It's a Nicaraguan. It's a darker, richer, fuller bodied cigar, as you know, is my tendency.
Your go-to?
My proclivity in cigars. I like it. It's a rich, just really nice, good smoking cigar, well formed.
Just ashed on myself.
Easily.
Hence the problem with black shirts.
Don't be an ash.
Just an asshole.
It's better than beer drift.
Well,
Flakes.
oil doesn't help that.
Yeah, doesn't help. Yeah, doesn't help cigar ash.
Speaking of oil,
Oh yeah.
okay,
What are we talking about?
oil
today?
is what we're talking about today.
Okay.
We get the question now and then about oil weights, and we had a few reviewers who have reviewed our oils, and they've talked one way or the other. Generally, they tend to believe it's a medium weight, but some think it's a medium to medium light. Some think it's a medium to medium heavy. But let's talk to the viewers today about oil weights, what the actual weight of our oil is, and why you chose to develop our products in that way.
In the medium weight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So medium. So heavy, medium, light. Largely, it comes down to preference. Some people like more weight in the beard, and that's why you'd want a weightier oil. Some people don't want any weight at all in their beard. Maybe especially if they're a shorter beard, a more cropped, closer beard, where they want the benefits of an oil that's hydrating and nutritious to the skin, preventing itch and flake. But they don't really need anything to sort of create weight that brothers with longer beards have, right? My tendency is to be concerned about the really super heavyweights because they can clog pores, cause some, skin issues. And
There's a term for that.
comedogenic. So
That's it.
this is a non-comedogenic carrier oil structure. And really nobody's using, that I know of, is using oils that are known to clog pores. That's just not how you formulate.
I wouldn't think anybody would intentionally. Correct.
Right. But a heavier weight oil can just lay on the skin and cause that. A lighter weight oil, for me, that's great for like a really close cropped sort of scruff or something like that. But I wanted something that is going to get right on the skin, disperse evenly over the skin, and to nourish and hydrate the skin, but still have enough weight to move out to the terminus of the beard, give some weight in beard. And yeah, so that's why I was shooting for, as we're building the carrier oil profile, shooting for something that's more of a medium weight.
Mhm.
And I think we nailed it. I think it works really great in beard, and yet it easily disperses across the skin. And remember, and I always say this, beard oil is primarily for the skin, not only for the skin, but skin first. That's why we always recommend that you don't necessarily put it on your fingers and try to work it in through a bushy beard. I run lines down my beard line, let it come down into my skin. And we'll talk about this in another video, how to use beard oils and how to use beard balms, but let it run into my skin, massage it in, use my comb to pull it out into the beard. Then I'll finish with a beard balm, either a neutral or matching beard fragrance profile from Lucky Boy. And I'll brush that out to get the flyaways all under control and get the shape that I want. So that's really what the medium weight is meant to accomplish. That's why we're medium weight.
Gotcha. So I want to parallel that with a question of my own. As we both discussed in past episodes, that we both used other oils along the journey to get to where we are today with Lucky Boy. One thing I've noticed is that different companies, and again, not saying anything good or bad about any particular company, but there's a variation in color and translucency of the oils that I've seen on the market. Ours are crystal clear. Others have been anywhere from cloudy white to cloudy yellow to almost a slight greenish hue.
Or an amber hue is another one.
I haven't seen that myself, but sure. What is causing, or what causes the color? What affects the color? What creates the color and the transparency in the oil?
So that's 100% based on carrier oil choices. So some carrier oils have an inherent color. Grapeseed oil tends to have a little sort of greenish tint to it. We don't use grapeseed oil for a number of reasons, which we may go into in future videos. Like we may do a breakdown on all 9 oils that we use in carrier and why and how they complement each other to create a balanced, nourishing beard oil. But all of the beard oils that I chose, and this isn't
all
really
the carrier oils that you chose.
All the carrier oils, thank you.
Yep.
That I chose in the formulation are not. I didn't start the formulation out to accomplish a water clear oil. I created the formulation to create a balanced, complementary, synergistic carrier base. And because of the oils that I was choosing and the fact that they didn't have inherent coloration in them, what we ended up with was a clear carrier base. I kind of like it. There are some out there that are similar. I think that intention and choice brought us to a clear color, and I like it.
Interesting. If anybody out there that's listening and watching has any questions along the lines of what we've been answering in these past episodes, please feel free to leave a comment, depending on which format you're viewing this video on. Leave a comment below, and we will do our best, as we always do, to monitor and respond to those comments, or even if we get enough of a similar comment, to bring it up as a topic for a future episode.
But we'll always respond to your comments directly. And as you said, if we see that a lot of people are interested in specific questions around oils or skincare under beard or beard hair care, we will we'll address that in a video like this.
And on the same note, if you have, as we mentioned before, things you think we should try for beer or whiskey or cigars, we're not a review page. We're not here intentionally trying to review products. We drink beer and we drink whiskey and we smoke cigars. And we enjoy those acts as part of our daily life. So this is who we are. This is what we incorporated into our little show or whatever we're going to call this.
Whatever
thing.
we're calling this.
Whatever
thing.
we're calling this thing. So if there's something you think we should try, you think we would like, you probably are starting to learn our taste profiles a little bit. Let us know. Leave it in the comments or shoot us a message. Keep in mind, something like this that's very local may not be found, if it's local to you, may not be found local to us. We're in Western Connecticut, and we're kind of limited to what our local liquor stores carry. So if you have a suggestion, please put it in the comments. We'd be glad to talk about your product or something that you like as well.
Yeah, we could probably find it, and you could always send us an item that you'd like us to try. We wouldn't say no to that, especially if it's a high-end single malt.
That was a touch more than a wink, wink, nod, nod.
That was a wink, wink, nod, nod.
That was a.
We're not asking, but as long as the bottle's sealed.
Don't send us roofied product resealed. We don't want it.
All right, until next time, here at the undisclosed location.
Super double secret location.
Super double secret.
Located 37 feet below ground.
36 feet below a really narrowly shafted speakeasy.
You got to have room for the shaft.
Catch you next time.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.